Welcome back.
Welcome back. Namaste.
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 Okay, so we've been out again.
For quite a while.
We have a new haircut. Do you like it, guys?
Yeah.
Do you like our new haircut?
Uh-huh.
Let us know, guys, if you like it. Click the thumbs up. Okay? And yeah, if you're new to our channel,
Please subscribe our videos if you're already part fan. Click the bell button to be notified.
alright, so the video that we are watching right now to get a reaction is 15 things you didn't know about India. So this is brought to you by alox.com. They have their own YouTube channel, so check them out. The link will be on the description below. Okay? And yeah, you ready?
Ready.
He's Tatay and I'm Nanay.
I'm Mika. I'm JJ.
Alright, are you ready now?
Ready?
Ready.
15 things you didn't know about India. Welcome to alux.com, the
Alux.
place where future billionaires come to get inspired.
Woo!
Wow,
Future billionaires!
Hello, Aluxers, and welcome back to another fascinating video. Today we're looking at an incredible facts you didn't know about the 7th largest country in the world,
Oh,
India.
okay.
With a population of over 1 billion people,
Wow.
India is one of the most influential and powerful countries in the world. Its cultural history is particularly complex and detailed, spanning 4,500 years of
Look at
predominantly
those
Hindu
beautiful
philosophy and theology.
creatures.
Thousands of years later, modern India is profoundly different, with its own colossal film industry, a diverse population, and an astonishingly big workforce. Because alux.com is dedicated to becoming the world's best resource on the most interesting countries and destinations, we couldn't wait to bring you 15 things you didn't know about India.
Bollywood.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Bollywood's high...
Yeah, so Bollywood is
Like the Hollywood.
the Hollywood of the USA. In India, they call it Bollywood.
Nice.
grossing film made 27 times more than Hollywood's highest
Wow.
grossing.
Wow.
For every
Okay.
600 films Hollywood produces, Bollywood will make 1,000. They're the most profitable films, too, when you compare the numbers. Hollywood's highest grossing film was 2009's Avatar, which made $2.8 billion at the box office. In stark contrast, the Bollywood film Three Idiots brought in $76.81 billion. Now that's a profit.
Okay, so they're talking about the profits because in India it's cheaper to make movies.
Oh,
I mean
yeah,
the what you
right.
call this, the amount of money they put out, or the investment
Investment. Yeah.
is less
Then
than
Than here.
here in the Hollywood, wherein
Right.
they invest more money, and then compared to the income,
right.
it's much more profitable,
Profitable
in India.
in India.
And
That's correct.
remember what's the movie that we reacted to? Bahubali?
Yeah,
right?
Bahubali.
I mean the amount of
The movie itself
the,
is
yeah,
really,
I mean
really
it looks like it's a well-made movie,
Well-made,
but
yeah.
of course they spent a lot of money for that,
Right. But it's much cheaper,
Cheaper.
to do that there compared to
but here in America.
here at Hollywood. That's true.
So number 2.
Number 2. Shampoo was invented in the 16th century, India.
Did you know that?
From the
Oh.
Sanskrit shampoo, which means massage, the concept of shampooing was invented in India in the 16th century. Herbs and natural ingredients were used
okay.
then rather than today's combination of modern chemicals and fragrances. In particular, gooseberry, sapindus, and fruit pulp. When colonial visitors came
I
to
didn't
India,
know.
they brought
Okay,
the practice
so-
of shampooing and hair washing back with them to Europe.
Oh. Okay, shampoo means
Massage.
massage. So they're shampooing, like massaging,
Massaging their head.
their head with the shampoo. So that's one thing that I didn't know.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Number 3. Diamonds were first
Oh,
mined
number
in India,
three.
and it was the world's greatest producer.
Okay.
India was the most productive diamond mining country in the world until diamonds were found in Brazil in the 18th century. There are now 3 active diamond mines in India, and the famous Kohinoor diamond was found in the 13th century. The 793-carat stone went from person to person and was eventually acquired by Queen Victoria during the British Raj in India. Number
I wonder, acquired or
Real mine there.
or looted? Because remember, for us in the Philippines, we have colonizers like the Americans,
right.
and for the let's say for Americans or Spaniards or the Japanese, if they won the war, if they colonize the place, they take something from that
Right,
place and then
right.
bring it to their country.
Right,
It's
right.
like a price for the war.
Right.
Maybe that diamond was just part of the thing that they bring back to British, right? Let us know in the comment section if
Yeah.
we're wrong. Okay.
4. Elephants in Kerala can treat themselves to a spa day.
Wow.
Gorhada Elephant Yard Rejuvenation Center provides elephants with baths, massages, and soothing pamper sessions. The spa caters to 59 clients and is a way of giving back to the sacred animal. Elephants play an important role in Kerala's temple processions and are a significant feature of the region, so they deserve a massage every now and then.
Did you know that?
Number
There's
5.
a spa
The
for
largest
elephants?
religious gathering in India can be seen from space. Kumbh Mela is a Hindu pilgrimage which takes people to the banks of the Ganges every 12 years. The major event involves ritualistic bathing, devotional singing, religious discussion, and feeding the poor. The attendance figures had to be capped at 75 million, making it the largest pilgrimage on Earth. Number
gathering,
6. Ancient Indian civilization is the oldest in the world. We often look to ancient Greece and ancient Egypt, but Indian civilization dates back to 2400 BC, when it was split into 16 monarchies
They're the
known as
oldest.
the Mahajana
The
Padas.
oldest.
There are even
What
authenticated
is
human
the
remains that
oldest?
date back to
I don't know.
30,000
That's the
years
oldest
in
that
South
they can
Asia.
find.
The oldest Hindu texts were written between 2000 and 500 BC, as well as the first texts on science, medicine, and astronomy. We actually owe the number 0 to Indian mathematics, who created the
Zero.
concept.
Really?
Number 7. India is home to every major world religion and doesn't have a national language. Hinduism, Christianity, Buddhism, Islam, and Sikhism all have a place in Indian society, with the most dominant being Hinduism and Islam, covering 80% and 14% of the population, respectively. Judaism has existed in India for the last 2,215 years, and some of these smaller religions also featured, including Jain, Zoroastrian, and Baha'i. India also doesn't have a single national language because 1,652 dialects are spoken across the different regions.
Wow.
Number 8. A polling station is set up for just one voter in Gir Forest at every election. Every election, Marant Barandas Deshandas gets his local polling station entirely to himself because he's the only resident of Gir Forest.
Wow.
He's been voting in Indian elections since 2004 and never misses one now that he has his own personal polling station. Mahant is the caretaker for the one temple in the forest in Gujarat, a home he shares with the rare Asiatic lion. Number 9. The Indian government has used scaffolding to hide the Taj Mahal when airstrikes are predicted. During the Second World War and the Indian-Pakistan Wars, scaffolding was put up around the distinctive domes of the Taj Mahal to make it less obvious from above. They feared strikes by the Japanese Air Force during World War II, so hid their most famous landmark. More recent threats to the Taj Mahal include the rising levels of the Yamuna River, which has cracked the tomb underneath the structure. There have been predictions that the tombs could collapse at any time. Check out our video, 15 Most Expensive Man-Made Attractions in the World, to find out what ranks along the stunning Taj Mahal. Number 10. Indians invented navigation, yoga, the world's cheapest car, and thorium-based nuclear
Find
power.
more way.
Indian society can take credit for some of the most
Yeah.
important inventions in the world. They were the first to create the concept of navigation over 6,000 years ago, using rivers and seas. Yoga was created 5,000 years ago and has roots in Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism. The world's
Ooh, should
cheapest
try
car,
yoga, huh?
the Tata Nano, which costs around 100,000 rupees, the equivalent of $1,400.
Really?
India is the home of the
We should
first
buy one.
next generation
I know, right?
thorium reactor. The country is aiming to produce 30% of its electrical power with thorium by 2050. Number 11. You can stay at the former Indian royal residence for $88,000
Wow,
a night.
that's a lot of money.
If you want to stay at the lap of luxury, forget Paris and forget Dubai. India is the home of the most stunning palaces in the world. Once the home of the Maharajas, there are opulent palaces throughout the country, with some
88,000 a
dating back
night.
hundreds
Wow.
of years. The Kumarakam
Wow,
Lake
that's
Resort
pretty
hosted
cool.
Prince Charles's 65th
Right?
birthday, and the
go there.
450-year-old Samod
It's
Palace in
88,000.
Jaipur has hosted famous
Yeah,
faces
per
from
night.
all over the world.
Too much.
Too expensive.
Number 12. King Jai Singh of Alwar snubbed Rolls-Royce in the best possible way.
Why?
India has a long and colorful history of quirky monarchies and extravagant kings and queens. The King of Alwar in northeast India was insulted by a Rolls-Royce salesman when he visited a showroom in London. A very proud man, he ordered a whole fleet of Rolls-Royce cars and gave them to the city's waste department so they could use them to transport rubbish throughout the city. Number 13.
That's
One-
nice one.
OMG. You know what did he do? That's the one of the most expensive, cars. So one of the sales agent from
that-
Rolls-Royce kind of said something bad
to the king.
to the king. So the king bought a lot of the cars and gave them to their, like, the waste disposal, like the
The
trash,
garbage truck.
the garbage thing. They gave it to them to use them to collect trash. Wow.
Just to like insult.
I know. But you know they can do it.
No, they have money.
million Indians are millionaires.
Wow.
India has one of the most dramatic wealth gaps in the world, with 35% of the country living below the poverty line. Those who live way above it live a very different kind of life. The richest Indian in the world is Mukesh Ambani, who has a net worth of $53 billion.
Wow.
The 59-year-old made his money in the oil and gas industry,
Oil
and his
and gas,
billion-dollar
of course.
home
That's right.
recently made headlines because he chose to build a 27-story skyscraper instead of a sprawling mansion. Number 14. The first account of plastic surgery was
Plastic
found
surgery?
in ancient Sanskrit text. One of the first medical texts was the Sushruta Samhita, which can be dated back to the 6th century CE. It's one of the very first examples of a medical text and discusses surgery, incisions, skin
Ooh.
grafts, and nose reconstruction. Britain's first nose job wouldn't be performed until 1814, a worrying 80 years before the Sushruta Samhita would be translated.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Number 15. One of India's most extravagant weddings caused controversy because it was too extravagant,
Extravagant.
lasting 5 days
Last
and
one.
costing
Yeah.
$74 million. The wedding of the daughter of a prominent businessman made headlines in 2016 for all the wrong reasons. The $2.5 million wedding sari, Bollywood royalty in attendance, and gold Bangalore Palace setting was denounced as an obscene display of wealth. Millions of Indians live in poverty, so the wedding was criticized for being in poor taste.
Ooh.
Who is that?
One of the millionaires there.
There are many stereotypical images of India, but there's so much more.
Wow.
Nice. Wow.
Wow. Remember Nick Jonas?
Yeah. And
Yeah. Priyanka?
Priyanka.
I mean, their wedding is also extravagant.
Uh-huh.
But it's their money,
Yep.
right?
They have money.
They have money. They earned the money. They work for it. I mean, they have the right to spend it the way they are. But I didn't know that shampoo came from India,
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
and the diamonds.
That's why it's shampoo.
Shampoo, and also the elephants.
Elephant spa.
They has a spa. Wow. Guys, let us know in the comment section which one of the 15 things that you didn't know about India that now you know, right?
There you go.
There you go. Now you know. All right, guys. So if you like the video,
Click the thumbs up button or the like button.
All right, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video. And
Bye.
bye. And if you want us to watch anything, let us know in the comment
Yeah,
section,
please
okay?
Let us know.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.